Hey everybody, my name is Mackenzie Holland. I've got a video for you today talking about subqueries for SQL or SQL. So we're going to talk about what is a subquery, how does it work, what does it generally look like, and what's the syntax for it. And then I'll give you an example for how it works. So a subquery in SQL can also be referred to as a nested query or an inner query. To me, the nested query makes the most sense just because of how it needs to be within a set of parentheses. Inner query also works. So it can be used in the select, from, where, insert, update, delete clause. But usually you see it right after the where clause. That's a common place that subqueries are used because you're referring to, selecting something from a simplified set of data that you're going to be calling from your subquery. So it's a query within a query to help you extract the information that you want from a custom set of data. It's kind of like two SQL statements smushed together. So here's just a basic layout of subquery syntax. On the top left, we start here at the select. From select to where, this can be a standalone SQL statement all by itself. And then we have these, this subquery here that refers to a more specific set of data. So you can kind of see why these are two SQL statements smushed together. So it's saying select this type of information from this table where something is greater than or equal to, and that's comparing to this subquery. And within this subquery, it's saying select this from this. So it's kind of like when you're on an Excel sheet and you highlight a certain portion of your Excel sheet, and from there you set another filter and it gives you the information that you want. So that's kind of how I see this example and subqueries. So whatever is in these parentheses, whatever's going on in the subquery, that will be executed first, and then it will be factored into this main query. It's like order of operations. Do what's in the parentheses first, and then add it to the full equation. Then you'll get the right answer. So some other subquery rules. It has to be within parentheses. It must be on the right side of the comparison operator. So on the right side of the greater than, less than, or equal to sign in your command. And then your subquery should not be changing or manipulating the data that's in it. You don't want to be messing with the data. So I'll show you an example over here on the database. This is our full statement. So here within the parentheses, this is our subquery. Here it's saying we want to find the average price from our whole inventory. We've got some things for sale. So what is our average price within our inventory? Now this over here is saying give us the name and the price from the inventory of the things that are above the average price. We want to list the things that are above the average price. Let's see what it says for that. So we've got one thing. This is a super high price, and I think this one sets off the average. That's why there's only one thing popping up, not like half of the inventory. Let's go back. Probably should have done this before showing you the whole entire thing, but let's just see this stand on its own. Take away the parentheses. So give us the average price from the inventory. Go. Okay, so it's saying this number here. So instead of writing select average price from inventory, we could be writing that long number of 46789 but that wouldn't account for us adding or subtracting inventory or changing prices. So this keeps it consistent, with the average changing possibly. Whatever's in these parentheses will work first and then add to this. So it finds the average and it will insert that 46789 number and then execute the rest of this. So I'll show you what it does when we do less than the average, just because it shows a better list. Okay, so we've got all these prices and all these names, and all of these items are below the average price. And as you can see, that car CCX for $9 million is not on here. All of these things are below the average price. So that's how a subquery works. You can just add in some extra things to some parentheses to use against your normal command. So I hope that helps. I'll add my resources to this that help me understand this and bring this video to you. Thanks for watching and have a good one. Bye.